I'll help you up. You gonna beat me up?
Hands off of me!
Remember you used to tell me some of your favorite games? What do we call this one? Big, scary, bad guy? Terrified Tess?
I am not Tess.
Oh, hey, I hope you don't mind.
No, not at all. Family photo album. It's a work in progress, I hope.
Some cute pictures of Bree.
Yeah, she's a doll.
The one of Tess kind of caught me off guard.
Yeah, it's funny. I only seem to have one photo of Bree and Tess together.
Saving it for Bree?
Mm-hmm. Unless, of course, you'd prefer that Bree didn't know Tess ever existed.
Hey, yourself. How you feeling?
Peachy. How do I look?
Handsome. Even with all the bandages.
Oh, you like the mummy thing, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, I spoke with your surgeon, and he said that your second set of skin grafts went very well.
How's the patient feeling this evening?
Oh, he says peachy.
Good. I'm going to apply some mineral oil to the graft site. It shouldn't take long.
Okay. Hey, I'm going to be right outside. I promised Michael and Marcia I'd tell him when you woke up.
Natalie. You know, we really need to stop meeting like this.
Yes, we do.
This is so exciting.
I have a boyfriend who can pick locks.
It's the Boston DNA.
Rex, what if,
We get caught?
Yeah? Are you sure this is worth the risk?
You know, I can't let anybody find out that Marcy and Michael have Todd's son. Tommy belongs with them. They're good parents, and I will do whatever it takes to protect the little guy. It's gonna be all right. You're my lookout, right?
Yes, I will knock once if someone's coming, twice if they're trying to get in. So if I knock twice,
I hide. Got it.
and 3 times if it's all clear. Another one of your headaches?
Yes. It's a little one. But I'm worried about Todd.
Right. We are here because we're waiting to find out if your brain tumor has reoccurred.
I didn't tell you that.
You didn't need to. I'm a doctor, and I know your past medical history, and you should be taking care of yourself and let that poor excuse of a human being take care of himself.
That poor excuse for a human being happens to be the father of my children and the man that I love, Dorian.
Yes. Why don't you just let him run around out there, carry out his vendetta against your other poor choice of a man?
That's what I'm afraid of. I've been out there going after Spencer. Dorian, let me out.
No,
you get hurt.
I am putting my foot down. I'm not going to allow you to put your health at risk.
Something happens to Todd.
So what? So what? You heard me, so what? If something happens to Todd, then those children of yours are going to need their mother more than ever.
Hey! What are you doing? Take it easy!
What's all this about?
Think something strange?
Probably just a tree down or an accident around the corner.
Check it out. Keep your eyes open and your weapon drawn.
Wouldn't do it any other way, my friend.
Who are you? How did you get in here, and what have you done with my son?
Come on, Dad.
No. You may look like Matthew, but I know that I'd never walk in here and find him serving Wong Fu's Mushu pork, lo mein, and triple delight.
Only your real son would know their favorites.
Okay. Maybe you are Matthew. Why the spread here?
Mom said you had a rough day, so I thought maybe I could cheer you up.
Well, she's right. My day has not been great. Did she give you money for all this?
No.
Oh, you didn't rob a convenience store. Oh, I hate arresting my own kid.
Not all my allowance goes to video games. I've been saving up.
Fine with me. All right. If this was your plan to help me salvage my rotten day, then I think you've done the right thing. All right. Here is to the ultimate family dinner.
The only thing that would make this better is if you had a wife here to share it with us.
How can you possibly think about helping that sociopath?
Dad, I used to be a teen, okay? There wasn't anything the two of us couldn't do together. And I want that back. I should be out there helping Todd.
Right.
Instead of waiting in here.
And where is Todd when you need him? He's out there playing vigilante. When we're here waiting to find out whether or not your brain tumor has come back.
What would God do if he were here anyway, huh?
If necessary, he could comfort you. Baby. It's all right to be scared.
I just want my family back.
I understand. All right, but you have got to take care of yourself.
I am scared. But I need Todd.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Good. I just heard the judge's ruling. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Well, thank you for saying so. You know, the one thing that my family could use right now was a little closure.
I can't believe you actually came to work.
And yourself? How are you? You feeling okay? What are you doing here?
Rex is getting a follow-up on his gunshot wound.
Oh, I had assumed that you had come to see Blair.
Blair? What's wrong with Blair?
Blair is very, very sick. And she could use her family. That is, if you can stand being in the same room with me.
You're really not very hungry, are you?
Come sit down.
Darling, just worry doesn't help. Eat something.
Doesn't look like you have much of an appetite either.
No, I guess I don't. I think that Spencer's trial, and especially what happened today, just has taken a lot out of everyone.
Tell me about it. My family can't catch a break.
No. Things have not gone well lately, have they?
Lately? Don't you mean ever?
No. No, Star. And besides, your mom and dad are doing the best they can to fix things.
Yeah, well, with how things are going, I don't think that's going to be good enough.
Hey, why are you stopping? Body break? Shut the hell up.
Let's get going before it's...
Put your hands on the steering wheel right now!
All right, boys, I'm taking over from here.
You have no idea what you're doing or who you're doing it to.
That makes it more exciting, huh? You told me you like to play games, and I am telling you, you're gonna love this one. What's going on?
Please help me. This man is attacking me.
Dude, are you starting without me? I thought you'd be waiting here.
No. Please, I'm not who you think I am.
I am truly upset. Is this part of the game? Pretending like you don't remember me?
No, I don't remember you, I swear.
You swiped my credit card and bought champagne for everyone in the bar, remember? But when I found you down here, you paid me back. With interest.
Where you going, Tessie? Tonight you're gonna get 2 for the price of 1.
You morons think that's supposed to make me hot?
There's nobody who needs to make you hot, babe.
You're as hot as they get.
I can make you both scalding hot if I had a drink first.
Vodka, right?
Yeah, good memory. Let's hit a bar.
We don't need to go to a bar. I got a bottle in my car just for this occasion.
Okay, well, go get it. Let's get this partying started.
I'll be right back.
You know, 1 bottle between the 3 of us is barely going to get our juices flowing. But there is a liquor store about 3 blocks away.
I'm ready to party right now. It's gin, but don't tie us over.
Oh, so did you take pictures of all your girls?
Taking a shot or 2.
Oh, let me see. Sorry. Here. Well, let me, flip through your girls here, and you can just use my scarf over there to wipe that off. It smells like booze all the time anyway.
Would it matter if I didn't want Bree to know that Tess was a mother?
No, not really.
Look, I know that you and Jessica decided to tell her, so it's up to you two.
Wow, it almost sounds like you're not going to fight me on this one.
This isn't a decision. It's mine to make. This is about what's better for Bree, not me.
What if Bree asks you first?
Well, I'll leave that up to you and Jessica. I could barely wrap my mind around it. I don't know if I can figure out how to tell a little girl.
The all-knowing Antonio doesn't have all the answers. Wow.
Wait a second, I got a text. And by the way, I never said I knew all the answers. I just hope that you guys know the answer to this one. Taino.
What is it?
Jess in trouble.
Can you turn on the TV before you go?
Very funny, Detective McBain. Do I look that easy?
I just want to know the verdict in the case.
What you need to do is heal. Forget the news and let that beautiful girlfriend of yours help you focus on recovery.
I really know what happened by now.
I hope you don't think that I came by here to check up on you. I came to give support to Hugh's adoptive parents who came and flew in to claim the body and take it home to be buried.
I'm sorry, Vincent. That must have been very hard for you.
Oh, it was. But it was harder for Paige, though.
Of course. And for the record, I didn't think that you were following me. But I do feel that this friendship has to be put on hold.
Oh. So John's not as cool about this whole kiss thing as you thought.
It's not. That's not it.
Then what happened?
Nothing. Nothing happened.
You're not wearing your engagement ring.
Okay, look. John's not the one with the problem. It's me.
My mom and dad are never going to get it together.
Oh, honey, don't do that. You've always had such faith and hope in your parents.
But I'm not 10 years old anymore.
Exactly. Now you are old enough to realize that true love really does persist.
I would settle for them faking it for Jack's sake. Jack has done a complete 180. He's totally loving my dad. But he has no idea what's going on.
You know, he might be a little more perceptive than you give him credit for.
Are you kidding me? I used to think it was my mom's fault for forcing my dad out. I used to think that all the bad things that my dad did were for me and Jack. And then I find out that he raped Cole's mom. I always knew that, but Vicky, now that I met her, my mom was right for not believing my dad.
Sweetheart, don't do this. You sound like you hate your father.
What's wrong with her?
Well, we're not exactly sure what's wrong with Blair yet.
The most important thing is they have to rule out the possible reoccurrence of her brain tumor.
What? Oh my God! Hey, I just heard. How are you feeling?
Well, I didn't want anybody to know until we knew something for sure. I'm sure it's nothing, sweetie. You know?
Well, you need support, and whatever the problem is, if there's anything you need...
You are doing it. You're doing it. And it's nothing, okay? And if something does happen to occur, I'll let you know.
Well, I really hate to break this up, but I am the doctor, and I do have to examine my patient. So if you could give us a moment alone.
Yes, of course. Adriana? Thank you very much for putting our differences aside.
Do you star and Jack know?
No, because we don't even know yet, so of course they don't know. But if something were to happen to Blair, Todd will not be able to manage those children all by himself. We're going to have to help. So I suggest we have a cup of coffee together and talk about it.
I'm sorry. I'll do what I can to help Blair, but that's it.
I can't be sick, Michael. My family needs me. Of course, there are other problems, all having to do with Spencer.
Yeah. You know, if it was just me and Marcy, I'm pretty sure we could handle it, you know. But we have Tommy now. And there's going to come a day when Tommy asks why he doesn't have a grandfather. And I'm going to have to explain to him why the man who killed his grandfather is still walking around free.
No, well, that's not going to happen. Spencer is never going to hurt another family again.
What are you doing? What do you want? What do you want? What the hell are you doing?
You should be married.
Where did that come from?
What, you don't want to get married again?
No, I think we have to do is cut down on the amount of time you spend with your grandpa Asa.
Grandpa just wants you to be happy. So do I.
What, I'm not happy?
Yeah, kind of, but you'd be a lot happier if you were married.
Oh, then that'd do the trick, huh?
Look, you smile so much more when you're with Paige, and so does she. So, have you ever thought about marrying Paige?
What you looking for?
Cops? I'm about one drunken disorderly away from a visit to Statesville. So, I got an idea. I know a bar just around the corner that has tons of people at it that like to party like it's 1999. The more the merrier, right? So let's go.
We could have a pretty merry time all by ourselves. Yeah, let's get this party started right here and right now.
Look, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We can't start talking about helping raise Blair's kids till we even know what's wrong with her.
There's nothing wrong with a family contingency plan.
We're not a team, Dorian.
It doesn't have to be this way, Adriana.
Well, I don't see it changing anytime soon, if ever.
Excuse me. Ladies, is there a problem? Nurse, I need you to draw enough blood for a full battery. You can talk to Dr. Pembroke. He'll give you the rest of the details.
Okay, doctor.
So,
Don't ask.
hey, whatever it is, it gets better.
Thank you.
It sounded like you were holding a convention out here.
Did you get everything? Oh, my. Be careful when you pull those papers out of your pants. That'd be a nasty spot for a paper cut.
So you're the one that's tripping off the fact that we kissed.
Look, Vincent, the man I love is lying there in that bed with most of his body burned. He just had his second skin graft surgery today.
Nat, you thought he was dead when all of this happened.
I know.
Then why are you beating yourself up about it?
Because that kiss was a big deal to me. You know what? You're right. I was wrecked. I wasn't eating. I was seeing things that weren't there, but...
Like John?
Yes. And I was just so desperate. I mean, my heart was racing 24/7. I felt like I was going to have a heart attack every second of every day.
I know, Natalie. All right? Remember, I was there.
I was so messed up that the only person I could turn to was a complete stranger.
Oh. So you're saying any old stray cat would have done?
Vincent, no. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. I mean, you were there for me, you listened to me, you supported me, and you told me the truth when it mattered the most, that John was alive, and you have no idea how grateful I am for that, for everything.
You're welcome.
It's just tomorrow. I have to tell John what happened at Spencer's trial.
It's gonna be heavy.
I'm just afraid that it's going to set back his recovery somehow. And that's a risk I'm just going to have to take because, well, John needs to know the truth.
What are you doing, Todd? You think I don't know it's you? I'm an idiot. I recognize your voice. What'd you do to that one? That's good. A couple more homicides on your record. Everything's going to point to you, man. Everything's going to point to you.
I don't want to do anything that's going to jeopardize his recovery.
I don't see how any of this would make a difference. But you know what? It's your call. And I respect your decision.
Thank you.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to stop caring about you, Natalie. And if you need anything, and I mean anything.
Okay, I got it. You know, I gotta go call Michael and let him know.
Hey, do it. Do your thing.
I don't hate my dad. How could you say something like that?
Honey, listen to yourself. Listen to what you're saying. And you know something? Your father thinks that too. He thinks you hate him. You know, darling, I know how really difficult and tough your father has been on the boys that you like. So I can only imagine how you must feel about what happened with Marty Saber.
He told you about everything?
He's my brother, darling. He has to talk to somebody.
I always knew what he had done. But it was something that happened a really long time ago. That's the way I always looked at it. That it was just some anonymous name, but it's not that anymore. It's an actual person. I can't believe that my dad could do something like that he would even be capable of that. And I hate myself for still loving him.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it will be to make Spencer Truman pay. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Oh, Merry Christmas, Spencer. I love to drive.
I always knew you were full of it, man. I never thought you'd be full of the Christmas spirit. Where are we going? Where are you taking me?
Well, don't you worry. Wing Day is still on the itinerary.
Just got to make a little pit stop first. But you're going to get back to the nut house, that's for sure. Just when and in how many pieces, I'm not sure.
Hey, John.
Hey. I'm sorry about Hugh.
Hey, Lee. At least you're doing good, man. You know, do you need anything?
You got the verdict in the Truman case?
I'm sorry, man. I haven't been keeping up.
My condolences. And you, I'll see later.
Hey. We need to talk. About Natalie.
Okay. You got me. I was out of printer paper. I just didn't budget for it this month.
It looked as if you were stealing records from the file storage room. And it looked as if it was a team effort. It's a good thing no one saw you.
Dorian.
Do not give this gift back. We can check the price tag later.
Thank you for telling me about Blair.
You're welcome.
Come on.
I'm just saying, it might be a possibility. Is there any way you could be pregnant? No. You don't sound so sure. Headaches and nausea can certainly be symptoms of pregnancy. Well, now that you mention it, I guess there could be a possibility I could be pregnant.
My car's right around
I
the
just
corner.
want to go to the bar for a couple more drinks.
Only if you give me a little preview of what's to come.
I'm just trying to be cool because we don't know what we're doing.
Guys, you're blowing it.
You're really playing this to the hilt, aren't you? Like,
Let me go.
I don't think she really means it. I think she does.
Let go of her.
What, start pitching, Blondie?
Put down the board.
You know, you might not want to mess with him. He's not quite right in the mind. Come on. Yeah, well, we'll take our chances, so bring it on.
Let me be honest with you, okay? Yes, I have thought about marrying Paige. It's just that the timing was never really right. And that doesn't mean that it could never happen. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying, though, there you go, is that the timing really isn't right now either.
Well, what if you're wrong? What if this is the perfect time? Especially for Paige.
Okay, I get it. You worry about her.
I asked her if she wanted to come to dinner tonight, and she said she wasn't feeling good. She's been like this for a long time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because you know how hard it is to try to get over losing somebody that you love so much? You know, that takes time.
But she needs something to make her feel good. We have to do something. We can't just give up on her.
Okay. Mash?
Oh, fighting guys in court sucks, huh?
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I could really use a drink.
Look, John, you know that kiss? Natalie, she told me that she told you. And I'm real happy to hear that you're not holding it against her.
She thought I was dead.
Then there's water under the bridge.
And you thought I was Hugh. You said you had feelings for Natalie. I'm back now.
What did I miss? she going? Did you find out anything about Jack? Don't answer my question with a question. Where's she going? She couldn't have gotten done that fast.
She's just dropping off my blood sample. They're going to do a rush job on it. But it looks like I might not have a CAT scan after all.
Don't tell me you're taking your diagnosis from an RN.
I, may not have a brain tumor after all. I think I'm pregnant.
We have to get one thing straight. Nobody has given up on anybody, especially Paige. We just have to figure out the best way that we can help her.
And if you propose to her, that would make her so happy.
I know, but just for a little while. And then all of a sudden, she'd start getting pulled right back in the other direction by all the grief that she's feeling about losing you. You see, it's just too much of an emotional roller coaster for anybody to handle. We might end up even pushing her further away.
So what do you suppose we do, Dad?
I say we do exactly what you did. We invite her to dinner, and we keep inviting her to dinner, and we remind her that she always has a place here with people that care about her and that want to help. We just have to, take little steps.
So we just keep asking her?
We just keep asking her. Deal?
Deal.
You're the best.
Thanks, fellas.
I don't know how much longer I could have held them off.
Well, I'm glad we found you when we did.
Yeah, because the look in their eyes wasn't one of goodwill.
Well, when they looked at me, they didn't really see me. They saw Tess.
Oh, but you did great.
You know how we said that we were going to tell Bree everything about Tess and show her all...
I think we can forget about this event. We'll forget about these photos, too.
We could have used that as evidence, Einstein.
What if Dorian finds out what we're doing?
She won't. We give Michael and Marcy the file and we're done. You with me?
All the way.
Michael, it's Rex. Can you meet me at Rhodey's?
Listen, Rex, I'm really tired. I plan on going home, sitting on my couch, and staring at the ceiling for a good 12 to 15 hours.
I found Tommy's birth parents.
Okay, I'm gonna go and pick Marcy up, and we'll be right over there, okay? Thank you.
Better hold on to your bar stool.
Oh, Star, please don't ever be ashamed of the love you feel for your father. Look, what he did was terrible. Terrible. But it was a long time ago. And he's paid for it. And frankly, he'll be paying for it his whole life. And he has changed.
How do I even talk to him about any of this?
Believe it or not, he feels the same way. He's afraid to talk to you. But I think the mere fact that you want to talk means a lot.
I don't even know what I would say to him. I don't know what to think.
Okay. Start with what you know. That you love him. He's your dad. Tell him that. Say, Dad, I love you. You can't even imagine what it will mean to him to hear that from you.
Feels so much like
Oh, my star. My little star. I love you.
You didn't miss anything. I came by to pick up some pictures of you. But I'm gonna take off now. Get better soon.
Everything okay?
You tell me.
I can't make any promises.
Take her easy back there. If I were you, I'd try to conserve your...
Shut up, Manning.
Oh.
How many of these poorly thought out, ill-conceived little schemes of yours have blown up in your face, huh? All of them, right? This one will too.
I think this trip has done wonders for your dementia. I don't hear you talking to Mama anymore.
Yeah.
That's better. Let's just you and I have a nice, quiet, relaxing trip. You'll understand once we get there.
Once we get where, Tom?
The scene of the crime.
Don't look so shocked. Headaches, nausea, dizziness, and sounds like pregnancy to me. Todd and I are going to have a baby.
Blair, are you sure you're pregnant?
Well, we won't know until the tests come back, but...
How can you be certain it's Todd's baby? How do you know the child you're carrying isn't Spencer Truman's?
For the next One Life to Live,
If I am pregnant with Spencer's baby, I will lose Todd forever.
There's something you need to know about where Tommy came from.
I'm not so sure that Truman was rescued by a friend.
Tell me where my son is if you want to live.